All right, so I am building a custom LS Swapped Humvee. And so a lot of things have already been done to this Humvee. You can see all the custom fabrication that was done on this Humvee and the pictures that are up on the screen right now. It's probably easier for me to tell you guys the things that are still stock on the car than the things that have changed. Custom, there's a roll cage in it, custom front and back bumpers. The front fenders are custom. The interior is kind of custom. Interior is what I'm working on right now. But this is kind of the state of the build right now in this picture. And there's a lot of things that I want to do. And so in this video, I'm going to the shop. The shop is called Motor Vitals, that I have it at right now. There's a guy named Wes there, does fantastic work. And so I'm working with him to redo a lot of the things that have are broken, in my opinion. For example, the gauges no longer work. I don't think they were weatherproof gauges, and I think they got wet. But because I'm kind of redoing a lot of the things, I want to make sure that I do it right, and I want to put weatherproof gauges in it. I want to put everything that I put in it, I want to try to make sure that's weatherproof. So probably going to go with a Haltech 10. And you'll see kind of how me kind of talking about mocking up the dash in this video, but I want to redo the dash. Eventually I want to redo the interior. I'm probably going to have to do some work to the roof. And then there's a back side of the roll cage where I can actually screw in another panel. And so the whole idea is to be able to make this Humvee fully enclosed, so I can drive it in rain, or I can drive it during the winter time and stay warm, right? But also I want at least the back panel to be removable completely, right? And I want to be able to remove the doors. I'm also going to be doing some custom mirrors on it. Well, the mirrors are going to be coming from a company called American Machine. They've already sent me kind of some mock-up pictures of one of their mirrors coming out, and they're quite literally the only Humvee company that is making a mirror that attaches to the body instead of attaching to the doors, which is great for somebody like me that, during the summertime, I want to be able to take the doors off and on, right? Especially if it rains. Like I want that flexibility. The other thing is that I do plan on getting some hard doors, probably from Plan B for this build. And there's some other things that I want to do. I want to redo the whole interior. So right now I want to get everything in place in the interior, like all the metal panels and all the custom brackets to hold everything, right? But when it comes to wrapping redoing the seats and redoing the inside and actually getting really nice leather done, that is something that's probably going to be the last thing in this build that I'm going to do, right? So everything else will come first. First, it's like I want to make sure that I can drive it safely, right? And by safely, I just mean that I need to be able to see the RPMs. I need to see what speed I'm going, and I need to be able to see the temperature of the engine and stuff, right? Those are the three things that I cannot see right now, right? That's why the gauges are being redone. And custom fabrications going to be done on the whole, that whole front panel, and you kind of see that in this video. Humvee build, a bunch of custom fab work has been done on it. So LS Swap in here. As you come inside, you can kind of see what it looks like right now. We are currently mocking up a bunch of stuff for the dash right now. So that's kind of going to be where the screen's going to be. And then we're going to probably use the Haltech UC10 somewhere in this range, right about there. So we've just been mocking up and trying to kind of figure out what to do with that. There's a ton of other things that I want to do with this. I want to add a hard back actually to that and try to weather seal as much as possible, along with weather sealing the roof here, because it is in sections. It's kind of made to come apart, but honestly probably not going to ever take it apart unless I'm going like somewhere very specific. Probably might take it apart one time before I decided to seal it off. And you can see the custom back here, Jeep tail lights, Jeep headlights, full roll cage inside of it. So flip in here, you can see that full roll cage. Yeah, so I have some actually custom mirrors that are going to be coming from American, what is it called? American Machines. I'm going to try out their new mirrors, assuming I can fit it in my garage. But that's kind of the build right now. The other things that I want to upgrade is going to be the stuff down here. A lot of the drivetrain, the half shafts. Make sure that they're up to par to handle, you know, the LS power. And then one day, eventually, once I blow this engine, I will probably not be not be that careful and probably put something a little bit more powerful in. Probably another LS motor with a turbo if there's enough room. As long as I can talk Wes into doing it. Wes, you going to put a turbo in it one day when I blow this engine?
That or a blower.
That or a blower?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
The blower would be nice. Be a little bit snappier. Turbo would be cool though. For sure.
How much could you fit a blower, you think?
Yeah, you could put a Whipple in there or a positive displacement one.
Or body lifted another 3 inches?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got enough room under the cowl that you could probably get one, like a CTSV blower, or if you wanted to go with a Whipple, they're pretty low. Or again, like one of the other cars we had in here, we might be able to stick something off the front of it. But turbos would be cool too. I mean, we're all about more power. So.
And the whole idea is that I kind of just want to make sure that I do everything right. I want to upgrade the drivetrain system, make sure that I can handle enough power to put a even bigger and more powerful engine in it in the future. And also make sure that I don't kill myself or hurt anybody else. That's kind of a big thing with these Humvees. At least it's like a very high priority of mine. I don't need a wheel coming off when I'm going 70 miles an hour in a Humvee, right? So I want to make sure that those things are done correctly. And I don't want to, some people will stick with 10Ks and just keep on breaking them and stuff. That's not what I want to do. I want the whole goal for this, right, is to be able to use this car, is be able to hop in it, drive it, and not have to worry about things breaking. That's kind of the way that I'm approaching it. And so this is kind of gets into, you know, if I do blow up this engine and I go into, say, a supercharged engine or a turbo engine, I'm probably not going to be pushing it that hard, right? In a way, I'm trying to value reliability a little bit more than just like balls to the walls performance. You know, so there's a lot of cool things that I have planned for this right now. But yeah, redoing the exhaust as well. So right now, redoing the gauges and getting it drivable again. Then drivetrain stuff, and then probably the next thing going into winter is going to be probably upgrading the doors and sealing the back off, and trying to figure out how to seal the roof. Now, right now, I will tell you that the whole hard top roof is completely detachable. It just comes apart with screws. And so it's really easy to take it apart. A little tedious because there's a lot of screws. But I do like the idea that I can just take off the roof and I have this roll cage over the Humvee, and then I can reattach the roof. And I'll probably only do that once a year. So it's not that big of a deal. But it's a cool build. And I'm really kind of excited. I haven't seen very many people try to do a detachable hard roof on Humvees before, that seal well in rain. And so that's the goal. I will take, if I have to make the roof completely, you know, if I have to like weld the roof pieces together, right, and where it doesn't detach anymore, where I can't take it off to get it weather sealed, I will do that. But my goal is to try to do it without doing that. So that's kind of the whole build in a nutshell.